my words out today. Don't know why I'm pointing at you with my pen, but I am. Monthly frith. Hello, I'm Charlotte and this is Books and Bargains. Today I'm coming to you from a slightly different angle in my room. I have had a bit of an issue with my setup over there, resulting in my Words and Kisses Club mug smashing, but I have a new one, so it's all good. But yeah, so today I'm coming to you from a brand new camera and a different background, and today I want to speak to you about my low-buy year 2021. Now, you may have heard of a no-buy year, and I did and ah between doing a no-buy year and a low-buy year, but I've decided on a low-buy year because I'm a bit like a spring when it comes to anything. I've had issues with, you know, the binge and restrict cycle before when it's come to food, and I'm exactly the same when it comes to spending. So I have tried to put myself on a no-buy before, and I can do it for say a month or so, but I go like a spring, that if I commit to spending zero, then all of a sudden I'll think, forget this, and go on a massive spending spree, which is not what I want to do this time. So also on a no-buy, you tend to cut out things such as takeaways and make big promises that you're going to cook everything from scratch, etc. And I obviously, as you know, have chronic illness, and so sometimes when my energy reserves are running low, I need to pay for the convenience of things. So that is things like I'm going to be trying during this year to batch cook and, you know, not buy lunches at work, but if I have to prioritise my health that week and just buy something from lunch so that I have extra rest time, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about this more in my chronic life video number 2, which I know I've said this before, but it is coming soon. But I am starting to realise now how to manage my own chronic illness, which sounds silly because I've lived with this for so long, but I think I'm finally getting a grip on it. So the first thing that I think I should share with you are, what are my intentions and motivations going into this low spend year? And the first one is that I have obviously moved from a full-time job to an apprenticeship, and with that comes a big dip in money. I have got into the habit recently. My old job was paid weekly because I was on bank pay, and every time I got paid each week, I would put a little bit into savings and then spend that week. And then if I had to have a week off ill or didn't do as many shifts because I was feeling unwell, I'd then struggle for a few weeks, and then I'd work 50 hours in a week again. And so one of the motivations behind moving to my new job is that I won't be doing this because I have a set shift pattern of Monday to Friday, but it does, like I say, mean that I'll get paid monthly. So it's going to be a bit of a goal for me to make that money last throughout the month. So I've been using Monzo and setting up pots, but if you have any tips on going from weekly to monthly pay, they would be greatly appreciated. Number 2 is to pay off my credit card. I have a small credit card debt. It's nothing massive by any means, and that was mostly from, like I say, these times when I was off sick and couldn't work. I had quite a chunk of time off in the summer after working on a COVID ward just got far too much for me, and yeah, I tend to spend to make myself feel better. I was going to say I'm not ashamed of that. It's something that I need to recognise and work on, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it. My third goal is to save for nice holidays, which seems a little bit silly to say now that it seems that we're going to go into a third lockdown any day now. But that is how it is, and even if I can't go on holiday this year, I just want to save up so that when I can travel, we can have a really nice break somewhere warm and enjoy it. And number 5, my last intention for this is that my house is bursting. You can see my book room in particular, and my wardrobe's not much better. So I was going to go on a complete no buy for clothes, but I think that would be really, really unrealistic now that I actually work in a warehouse that has a charity shop attached to it. I'm going to try and put together a kind of ultimate thrift list, and if you follow me on Instagram you'll see that I'm trying to wear my wardrobe so that I can sort of see what clothes I wear a lot and what styles I should get more of. I'm finding it really weird now that I get to wear my own clothes every day to work, so I need to really decide what it is that I'm wearing and not wearing, and just try and buy quality over quantity. Near the end of last year I bought a sea salt Cornwall dress and I love it. It is just the perfect quality, so brands like that I'll be looking out for more of, spending a little bit more on them like I say, but like getting less pieces but of higher quality in my wardrobe. So I've already kind of touched on this, but I'm gonna have some rules for my low buy year. The first rule of this, when it comes to makeup, cosmetics, toiletries, any of that, I can only buy to replace. So I can only buy mascara this year if I run out of every mascara that I've got stashed in my collection, which, to say that I'm not someone that wears a lot of makeup, I do have quite a big stash, and that is because I'm just a hoarder. I think I need to say it. If I find a lipstick that I really like, I will buy one in 3-4 different colours, and then I'll find that I don't like the colours even though I like the formula. So yeah, and toiletries as well. I must have about 10 half finished shower gels, and it's just excessive. I just don't need these things, so I'm going to make sure I use them all up before I buy new, but I can replace things as they run out. I've already mentioned about a clothing thrift list and trying to buy quality not quantity, and the same is going to be when it comes with books. Now I can't say that I won't go into a charity shop with a 10p book sale and buy all the books on their shelf, because I don't want to put that pressure on myself. But what I am going to try and focus on, I've got a list of books where I've started the collection. Like you can see my Jacqueline Wilson hardback collection up here. I'm going to focus on books like that, and I'm also going to focus on books that I've read on an e-device that I want a physical copy for. I am not going to go into a bookshop and buy new books this year. I'm not going to allow myself to buy any books from supermarkets unless I have club card points or Nectar points. I will happily spend them on a book. I also have pre-ordered books to come each month as a kind of Christmas present to myself from Waterstones, so I'll be getting those. And also near my birthday, I think I might spend my Waterstones points by going in and physically having a look and having that, just being able to do that. I'm also not going to put any pressure on myself. We're hoping to go to London in May, and I want to go to Gaze the Word, and I'm going to let myself buy something from there. And I'm also still taking part in the birthday book club, but I think it's just this not impulsively buying books. Especially, that's one thing that I am going to say, and I'm saying this here and now, unless it's for the birthday book club and therefore a gift for someone else, I am personally not going to buy myself any books offline this year. So you better hold me to that. And then when it comes to our groceries, we pay for that out of our joint account. So that's not just coming from me, but I am going to try and get more on board with meal prepping and meal planning and prepping lunches for work and things. So hopefully we can bring that down. I'm going to keep a list of every single penny that I spend this year. So if you want me to share that with you, let me know below and I will happily do updates. And we've started shopping at Aldi, which is much cheaper, but the only problem with Aldi is I get drawn into those middle aisles and I can't keep doing that. So one of the big things I'm going to do this year is try and stick to shopping lists when it comes to grocery shopping, and we're also going to try and eat less takeaways, but that's more of a me and Tom goal than a just me goal. I think that's all I wanted to say to you today. I'm sorry this has been a quick little video, but Christmas has been exhausting and starting my new job has been exhausting, and so yeah, that is life. I have taken my inspiration for this challenge from a couple of other YouTubers, and I will link them below, but they're Aimee Rebecca, Cinzia from the Personal Philosophy Project, and Lara Joanna Jarvis. They have far more videos than me about a no spend, low spend year, and I will be back with you on Sunday for a weekly vlog. I think it's really weird filming things in advance because I don't know what I'm going to have filmed in the week, and next Wednesday should hopefully be coming to you with a body positive New Year's resolutions plan. So if that sounds good, please hit the subscription button below, and until next time, look after yourselves. Bye.